Guys, we need to talk about this black magic of a camera. Is it for us or against us? Coming up. All right, welcome guys. I didn't mean to be so dramatic. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe to this channel. We do music, movies, music videos, tech reviews. I always say connect with me if you're an actor, actress, producer, director, DOP, dancer, because we always be working, we always need each other to work together. Audio guy, yeah, I probably need you soon. So, stuff like that, we need to work together and then see how we can get our craft to a better place, all right? And then I'll subscribe to your channel as well. I'm not saying subscribe to my channel and follow me on my journey when I don't do the same, okay? So that I will do. Once you go ahead and write, hey, I'm into this and that and have a YouTube channel and blah, 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 and this is my journey, I'll definitely subscribe to your channel, and then, we'll keep the feedback rolling and stuff like that, and everybody's happy. But for this camera, we need to talk about this camera because a lot is going on. I see a lot going on. I am experiencing a lot. I am going through a lot in trying to get this guy from this point where I got it to this point, which is not complete right now. And as you do work with this item, you begin to know what else you need and stuff like that. Can we really satisfy this camera? A lot of people thought it was a DSLR, or the shape and all that. It looks like a Canon, like any of those Sony hybrid cameras and stuff like that. It is not. It is a cinema camera, but the unique thing about this camera is a black magic one. A black magic one. So I don't know what's going on right now. That's why we need to discuss. Let me know in the comments below your experiences with this camera and how going from this to that has been for you. It's not like it's the most expensive process to get it to this point, but my point here is by the time you finish rigging this to your taste, are you not close to is the pricing not getting close to the camera you thought you couldn't afford? The Awesome Mini, the Canon C200, are you not getting there? Would you not be able to get the Canon C200 for the used one for the price of all these accessories? And would that not serve you for a long time to come? Things like that. There's no right and wrong answer to that, but I just want us to reason where this thing is really taking us. And everybody have to reason for themselves because, people are beginning to realize, when the product comes out, we all jump on it. We tend to jump on it, but we have to learn to check ourselves now. I've used it for 3 projects now, and every time I go on location with this camera, it occurs to me what else I need. So I had to think about all these things and what's my next option. Should I have stayed with the Canon M50? I thought about it. No, you can't compare that to the dynamic range of the RAW and everything for this one. But you got to think. I still think I made a good choice, having thought it all through. It is worth it for me. But I am thinking about, this can't be for everybody. What do you really want? Another good point I need to tell you is this camera cannot be a standalone camera. In other words, if this is all you have, you're in trouble. You need a backup camera. You definitely, if you have a YouTube channel and you want to depend on this one for your vlogging, you're going to go through a lot. You're going to have to get a monitor, set up wires, a screen, have a mobile focus, and you're gonna do a lot, but you will still find out, and soon enough, that you still need another camera. You can't jump around with this camera every now and then. Now, if you're smart, if you need to get another camera, I would advise get the Canon M50, you know, or for vlogging, it depends on your vlogging need, you know, something that will definitely give you a support to this one. And then again, not all projects you can jump in, like if you do weddings and this is your camera, you need another camera. You definitely need another camera. If I take this to a wedding, I'll probably have another camera in the car or in my bag right with me. Not that it will fail, but the battery, sometimes you underestimate the power. When you got a monitor, because you're powering monitors and stuff like that, all these things draw current, you know, yeah. Everything, it powers everything from that to this, and this is a 7-inch, just like in my case. You can't be so sure when power will go. You don't know how. These are batteries that you haven't tested for years. Even though this is a very, very powerful 190 watts battery, it is a very powerful battery. I mean, I used it for this whole set for 4 hours, and the lights still say full, like 4 bars still full, no drop. That's why it's powerful. But again, you may find out that after 2 years down the line, the battery drops. It won't perform this way again, right? And then how do you find out? On set while you're recording. And the battery just goes out and it won't even charge again. It won't come on, it's gone. And then you're on location with this camera saying, wow, the battery just died on me. Okay, so there are so many reasons why you need a backup. But the point is, it's like a baby. You need to keep feeding. You need to let it grow. It takes a while before you get to teenage age. And then even at teenage age, there's still trouble. I am okay with this thing. Let me tell you how I think about it for me. Even though I prefer to get the Red, I will prefer to get the Ursa Mini to this one. I really cannot afford that, or I'm not ready to put in that kind of money to a camera, to any camera yet. Even though this guy is taking me there gradually, it's taking me there to the Ursa Mini mark price, to the C200 price. I couldn't have done it one time. I'm not ready to take that kind of bulk money and put it on a camera. So the advantage of this one, which I can see as a clear one, is I can buy it and breathe. I can practice with it, get acquainted with it, which I advise everybody to do. Don't just buy the camera, get the rig. You don't even know your camera yet. Get acquainted with your camera. Get the cage. I did the SMALLRIG one. Practice with that, see what you can do with that. And then as the work demands, get, depending on the interview and stuff, get a microphone on it or a light on it, if that's what you're going for. Put it on a tripod, have a tripod ready, get a good tripod like this that you could get a good tilt with, that will obey any position you put it in and stay there. Now, you may have professional job where you need to show up on location. That is where this thing comes in. You may go rent. It's just that if you're on a budget and you've already paid for this stuff, you expect a lot from it, then you go ahead and go get this stuff. All I'm saying is, don't get carried away. We are getting carried away, trust me, we are. We decide if you have the money, go for a better camera. If you don't, this is perfect, it's good, but just know, don't complain. Just know that it's going to take you a while to get to where you like, woo, sweet spot. When you find yourself in any situation, this camera will show you its challenges in that situation. Then you have to fix it. You know, that way you can grow with it. It's a very good learning experience as well. This is not to be taken lightly. It's a cinematic camera. It's a very serious one. I am very certain that we are going to see a movie in the cinema soon that was shot on this thing. Hopefully that's mine. But you know, I'm not really trying to do that with this camera. I'm just trying to get acquainted and practice for the bigger cameras, you know, and practice my art and, you know, get better pictures for my short movies and stuff like that. But I must say something that I noticed. Almost everybody out there who already owns the Blackmagic Ursa Mini are getting this camera. That is seriously funny. Like, what? Something is wrong. Do you know what is wrong? We are beginning to act out like, you know, when you take your lady, your wife, your girl to a shopping mall or something like that, you take her shopping. You know, she feels at home. She's not in a hurry to go. You have to, come on. She's getting stuff, she's looking. She may not be buying all, but she enjoys the process of looking and, you know, window shopping and buying a little and looking some more and buying a little and reading about the label, that is what I see us doing. How can you get that awesome mini and still go for this one? And that's, to me, is a waste. Fine if you do shots or events that you need a couple of cameras. I agree with you then. I won't contest that. But it's not a coincidence that almost everybody that's got the awesome mini gets this one. And they are keeping them both. So there's something going on. We are getting too excited about this camera. You know, as much as I needed, this is my A camera. What's my next camera? Canon M50. And this is here for the YouTube and all that, because this can't do that. It can, but it's too much trouble, too much stress. We need to check ourselves, especially those of you who's got awesome mini. You know, I mean, if you have a red and GH5 or GH4, perfect. That's how it should be. If you have a lesser mini and you have a GH4, GH5, Canon M50, I don't care. This is perfect. If I have a Ursa mini right now, I'll still hold on to this one. I'll let this guy go. I think. Check. Is this thing playing good voodoo on us? Oh, well, for me, I already made that check. I already gone through that. I've gone through the process. I'm only selling the idea or selling the process to you. So you check yourself before you wreck yourself, okay? If you've gotten it, people are still looking for it. People who really need it or think they need it, they are looking for it. You can still sell it. I'm not advising you to. I'm just saying advise yourself what is best for you. I knew it was going to be expensive before I came in, but I still was shocked at the expenses that I had to put to this one. And then if I was good at saving bucks, $1 or $2 here and there, I probably would have been able to afford the C200. Am I complaining? No. It sounds like that, but I am very happy with my product. I just don't want you to get sad for this good camera. It is a good camera. I love it so much, but it's got some black magic going on, and we need to fix that with some form of polarization on our lens. You know, so you check yourself, guys. Seriously, check yourself, check your budget. Be sure, count your cost. If you have the money, see what you have. Look at the options. What do you need to, if you go for this camera, what's going to be the cost of that camera compared to this one? If you get that, what are the lenses you're going to have to deal with? And what are the costs of those lenses? You check all those before you decide, you know what, I'll stick with this guy. All right? It's a good camera. I'm sticking with it, but be wise. It's been a pleasure talking with you guys. I know it's been a rant session, but I just wanted to point that out to you. Watch out for my full video. The rig setup, that's due next. I recorded the video. I'm only going to edit it and let you guys see the whole reason why I chose what I chose and the parts and how I came to decide on that. This is both handheld and a rig. I'm not a fan of shoulder rigs, but sometimes you can avoid it. So I got it ready for that too. And then if I switch this guy, I can do that and do this. But I'll tell you more details in the video. Watch out for that. Thank you guys for watching, and go ahead in the comments below. Tell me what you're up to, what you're doing, how this is working for you. Are you keeping it like me? Are you gonna sell it? If you're selling it, trust me, there will be people in the comments below who will be ready to buy it as well. But I hope you are not selling it. and hope you are not making a wrong decision to sell or not to sell. Okay, that's up to you. Comments below, please like, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace out.